Alright, what's good, everybody? Gameday back in his bitch. Advanced Quest is Swift Shadows. I believe that's what it was. Monster Hunter 3 for the Wii U. Monster Hunter Ultimate. We're fighting these bat-like bitches. Getting it in. About to give them some stitches. Yeah, alright, I don't know what to talk about freestyle, nothing like that. Maybe one day. Or if you would have checked around my channel, you would actually see some freestyles. Okay? Yeah, that means I have shit up that you probably don't even look at. Because people are too lazy to go look into the other playlists. Unless you have it on its front. Anyways, we're going to take this bat fool out. What was I talking about last round? Last round, I was starting to talk about how people are jealous. Like, how easily guys get jealous or friends are jealous. They don't want to hear about anything that happens to you or they're self-centered. They only want to hear about themselves. You know, so it's kind of funny because you can be the same way. Like, when people start talking about shit that you've already done and did, you can be like, huh, you know, that's junior high shit, you know? Like, I'm going to hold hands with a female, that's junior high shit. I don't know why I keep referring to females, but I think that's the most... And this guy's getting wet up. That's one of the most talked about subjects, though. You know, between guys and friends. It's always females. It's always going to end up being talked about females. And hopefully a female doesn't come between you guys, though. That's happened to me before. I had a couple of friends that let... Yeah, I'm going to say it. They let this little whore come between all of us, you know. And when I say come between, I mean come between. Stupid, man. I can't believe that. You would jeopardize years, like grade school years of fucking friendship over some girl that, you know, I've probably known for like four or 5 years now. Well, not now, but that was probably that was back in like 2009 or 10, or yeah, about 2009. This is one incident when it comes down to goofy ass women and dumbass, bitch ass wannabe so-called friends, you know, like people that will betray you in a heartbeat over some pussy. And I'm gonna say it, over some fucking pussy. Not trying to offend anybody, but fuck the dumb shit. Get tired of being a certain way for people. Look at this shit, it's so tight. Take it in the ass. Take it. I'd be so tight if I killed him just by hopping around, man. I was having fun doing that. Anyways, what the hell? Did I type something? Yeah, I typed LOL because that was funny. Wasn't that funny? All right, back to the topic. People acting shady. How you try to be there for people, and you're always there for people, and you know, that's a good quality to have. Like, you try to be there for people, for your friends and shit, and then like they betray you. It's like, I can't believe this shit. Like, you would choose that, or you would do that to me over one night stand or whatever. I had friends that are so-called friends that try to holler at my chicks. Like, they would holler at my chicks behind my back. Like, people I'm trying to talk to, that's like, what is that called? That's like the man code right there. The guy code, you know? What's this guy talking about? I don't know. Either way, you know, they were trying to holler at the chick behind your back, and then you end up finding out. And if you have a good chick, she'll let you know before it gets too serious, so you can correct that. But it's like half the time I already knew what kind of fools I was hanging out with, but it's just they never crossed me like that. But then they try to cross you, and they try to act like, oh, I had a fool that tried to fuck around with one of my with my chick at the time, and then he says, or like years later or something, this fool's like, oh, you gonna let a chick come between us? I said, are you fucking kidding me, guy? Are you fucking kidding me? And it was like to the point where I was gonna knock him out. Like, I was in his face and all that shit. And I don't really want to try to fight people like that. You know, like I don't like fighting over stupid shit. But if I have to fight, then I will. But you know, like when you're in love with somebody, or you think it's love, I would say, you try to. I mean, you can't help your emotions, man. You can't help what happens after that. And it's like, to be betrayed on two levels with the chick and with the guy, it's like, you know what? Fuck all y'all. You know, you just want to just fucking destroy something, man. So at the same time, but let me get back to this. The chick would be like, you better check your boy, you know? Like, I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? I hope it doesn't mean what I think, you know? And it's like, oh yeah, you know, maybe you hung out with this guy and you took him to her house or something, right? You know what I mean? Like, sometimes you need a ride or something, or maybe you had him in the car and you stopped by her house. You know, he knows where she lives now, so you fucked up. You know, he knows where you live. And don't make the mistake of being like I did back then, like calling your chick on somebody else's phone, because these fools are fucking sneaky as fuck, man. They'll fucking save the phone number. They'll push the redial button. You know, they'll text your girl. Yeah, you know what I mean. If you use their phone, if you text them or call them in there, you're fucking screwed. Okay? And I'm not saying that the chick is it's not all his fault because it depends on the chick too. Like if she allows that shit, like I said, if you have a good chick, then she'll tell you that this fool's doing dumb shit. He was over here trying to holler, or he's doing this and that. The thing I don't like one thing I can't understand is like if you're trying to holler at a chick, and then like maybe you're not getting too far, like maybe you're not getting where you want to be. Then your friend thinks he could do better. It's like, first of all, this wasn't even a competition. You know what I mean? This wasn't even a competition. So why the fuck are you trying to holler at somebody that I could potentially be with later on? I mean, you should at least say, well, hey, I was interested. And I was wondering if if you were done trying to spit at the homegirl, then let me holler at her because I was interested too. No, they don't say that. They do this shit on the down low, like some little bitch ass. Yeah, I don't even go that far, but I mean, what kind of friends are that? What kind of people do you know that do that shit, man? Intentionally try to hurt you, and then they'll be the first people to fucking cry. These fools will be the first ones to cry that their chicks broke up with them. And I'm not joking. I had fools fucking crying, like you never thought you would see this fool crying. He's crying, you know what I mean? He's crying because the chick left him, or the chick fucking said it's over because she found out that he was a dog, And it's like, I know him. I'm like, I always said this shit. Like, they were like, why do you hang out with him? You're not even like him. Like, I had people tell me that shit in school. Like, I'm always the cool guy. I'm the sweet guy of the group. Let's put it that way. Like, my friends look at me weird when I do shit for women. They're like, what the fuck are you doing? And it's not because, and this would be women that I'm cool with or just friends. It's just in general. I've been raised a certain way. Like, I'm not rude to women like that. You know what I mean? So you can be like a ladies' man. These fools are just like some little fucking player. I don't know what happened to do it to get disconnected. So, anyways, like you be like a ladies' man toward these women, and all the women like you, and these fools hate that. That's a big ass tell, man. These fools hate that. Like they're like hating. Once again, they come in, they ask you why you act a certain way, why you do this, why you do that. But then they see you getting all this attention and shit, and then they want to be like you, or they want to try to do shit like you. Or these are scared to be actual men. Let's put it that way. They're scared to be men. I don't know if that makes sense to you. Like, they won't do shit. They always think about how they look. They always think about how certain shit makes them look instead of doing what they feel. That's not being true to yourself, and that's not being fair to the lady. I'm always the kind of guy, I would give homie money. Like, I have friends that like act like they don't have fucking money all the time because they knew I would pay for them. Like, well, I wouldn't. I'm not stupid because if I know they had money, I'm like, hell no, I'm always cool. Like, if I asked somebody to take me somewhere back then when I didn't have my own whip, I'd be like, yo, take me over here. I get these fools gas money, or we go out and get lunch or something. I wouldn't do nothing for free. I only had a couple homies that wouldn't ask me for money ever. They'd be like, no, put that shit back in your pocket, because that's what friends do. But if I feel like if I keep taking advantage of that and you're not letting me put any money in here, I'm just gonna leave like money in your car. I remember like I would tell we got fucked up. I would tell the homies, here, take this $10 bill, like put some gas in it. And that was back then, not today's gas standards. Even though that's still pretty good depending on how far you're going. I would be like, yo, take this $10 bill and put some gas in here. And the dude would be like, no, take your money. And I literally have to leave the fucking money in his car somewhere so he magically finds it later. That's the only way he would take it. And man, I miss having friends like that, man. These guys were cool. They never fucking asked me for anything. I didn't take advantage of them. They didn't take advantage of me. You know how you have certain friends that you don't have to worry about? Are they even friends if you have to worry about them? But you have certain friends that you don't worry about. You know what I mean? You go through so much shit. Like, you're just like, I don't give a fuck, man. Like, I'm down for the homie. I'm down for the homie. And there's like a lot of situations where these fools aren't even down for you, though. Like, you do all this random shit. Let me see if I can flashbang him. Oh, he fell down too quick. Fuck, man. I don't know. I don't know why I picked these videos to start talking like this. And maybe I'll talk like this in some of my Call of Duty Black Ops or my Call of Duty Ghost videos. See, the video's kind of glitching. I don't know why. Why is it glitching? Let me see if I can fix this real quick. I don't know why it does that. Video's not even... I don't know. Maybe I have too much shit running. I do have a video rendering right now. It was the last video from... This is the last video from this one. The last video that was posted of this. I don't know, this fucking stuttering in the video is making me stutter. Alright, what was I saying? I was talking about people being fake and random, and it's not just guys either. Females are like that too. They think they can get away with that shit just because you're fucking sexy. No, bitch. No, you're not. You're not getting away with it. I call this shit all the time. Chicks want to be acting all shady and shit like that, and then when you get hurt, then you want to talk to, then you want to holler at the boy. You know what I mean? All of a sudden, I'm back in the picture because like home dude boy treated you fucking like a fucking piece of meat, and now all of a sudden you want to holler at the homie. No, what the hell? I don't know where you chicks get off on that shit, man. So selfish, you know what I mean? You guys are selfish too. Or let's even say like when you try to holler at a chick and then like, you know, you don't make it that far. Maybe this is just the one that's gonna be a friend, or maybe she has other shit going on she don't want to say. Or I had women say that, well, they know what kind of guy I am. I'm not just trying to have fun. I wasn't just trying to like go out there and bangarang everybody. That's right, I said it, fucking bangarang. They knew what kind of guy I was, but it's like they don't come off as being, you know, some kind of hooch. But overall, I think they were some kind of hooch, and they didn't want to fucking hurt me, but they couldn't say it. They couldn't bring themselves to say, well, I'm not a hooch. I'm not a good girl, I'm a hooch. You know, so they kind of go back and forth with you. You know what I mean? They go back and forth with you. Like, every now and then you'll hear from them, or you'll feel like you're getting somewhere with them, or, I mean, you could be, I mean, you're not dumb, but you just like, you kind of want to see, you want to fill it out and see what, fill it out, you definitely want to fill it out. But anyways, you want to see how far it goes, you know what I mean? You don't want to just be like, well, she's a hooch, maybe I can change her. And then everybody's like, you know, you can't change the hoe, or what the hell, what do they call it? You can't make a whore a housewife or some shit like that. You know, it's typical sayings that people like, whoever the fuck made this shit up. It's too funny, man. But overall, I'm just saying, you don't want to give up on somebody that you put some effort into, depending on the situation. And even if you just want to hang out with them, it's like, I had women weird shit all the time. And maybe in the next video I'll talk about that. I'll talk about some situations when it comes down to certain women. I mean, there's a bunch of shit I can say about one woman individually, and there's plenty of them. So, I mean, I ain't gonna say no names. I ain't gonna fucking make it that personal. But if they watch this video, or if they ever find this video, you know who you are. So, anyways, I'll continue on with something like till next round, maybe. All right, then. Thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned. It's Gameday, baby. Deuce.